It's very painful to remember, but we shall never forget. Many challenges. It was coming like from 1937, when I was maybe 13, 14 years old. Already I heard that the Germans are talking about throwing out the Jewish people from Germany. It started already, little by little, until many years, until a few years later, he came to power. He didn't come all of a sudden. So challenges. We couldn't we couldn't go to school as we wanted to because we had no citizen papers. It was a problem to live, practically to survive the day. By 1939 already, it was full-fledged. It was bad. Jews had to leave Germany. They are trying to run away. They couldn't possibly get visas. It was boiling, you know. We saw that something bad is coming. So they invaded our country and they killed many Jews. They took our people that were born in our country, and they said they want citizen papers. We didn't have citizen papers because we were born there. We lived there from generation to generation. They told us Žydai do Palestine. Jews go to Israel, they go away from here. They threw stones at us. It was legal to kill a Jew. It was no problem. You didn't have no right. A Jew didn't have no right. There was no pleasure, honey, in those years. We cannot talk about pleasurable things. We finally got to Auschwitz. And my sister had a baby girl. And in Auschwitz, I started to talk Yiddish. I saw people who worked there. They were initiated. They were Muslim men already. They were skinny like this and in torn striped uniforms. It was shocking. Here they brought us here to work. What are we gonna work here? This is horrible, a horrible place. So a man from Poland, a Jew, says to his friend, to another co-worker, "This girl speaks Yiddish." On me. Because the Hungarian people couldn't speak Yiddish. They only spoke Hungarian. And the Polish people didn't understand them. Didn't understand the Jews, what they are saying. And they were initiated and they were crying. I saw. And he says to his friend, "This meidel redt Yiddish," on me. "This girl speaks Yiddish." So I said, "Wo steht men do mit uns? What are they doing with us here?" He says, "Are you alone?" He saw me. I'm not attached to nobody. My sister was Leibovich, and I was a Jäger girl. My name was the maiden name, and my sister was married already, and she had a different name. So we were not together. It went by the ABC. So she says, so he says, "You don't have nobody here?" I said, "I have a sister with a little girl that is in the back of the train." So he says, "Try to give away the child and try to keep your sister with you, so maybe you'll survive." Oh my God! I'm running like crazy to look for my sister, but I can't find her. There is 1,000 There is maybe 2,000 people mingling, and Dr. Mengele already makes left, right, links, rechts. You know, he already cleans, he already selects the people who should be alive and who should go to the crematorium. Oh my God, when I heard that, this man, this Polish Jew, Nebuch, he helped me out. He said, Maidela, wieder the Schwester, you know, where is your sister? Go find your sister. And I tried to run back and forth and to find my sister. Finally, I did find her in the back of the train because she was a Leibovitch. And so I said, I hugged her and I kissed her and I said, my sister, you have to give away the Maidela, the child, you give it away because if we go with the children, I heard, this Polish Jew told me, we'll get some more to eat maybe if we go to a workplace, to a working place. So she said, no, she's not giving away the child. She's going with the child. Wherever the child, whatever they do with the child, they should do with her. I started to cry and I didn't want to let her go, keep the child. I took away the child from her with my strength. I tore away the child. And I show you the picture of the child. So she says, "Who's the film in the skin? Why are you taking away my baby?" I said, Feigele, we are going to go to work together, and your baby is going with the old lady, with the grossnanny. She is the landlady, the grossnanny. She's going to keep watch Brindele, and we are going to go to work, and we are going to get milk for the child. And I finally talked her in, and she agreed, Nebuch, and she agreed. And I took the child from her and I gave it to the grossnanny. And grossnanny went straight to the crematorium with 500 other people, with her husband and with her grandchildren. And I went with Feige to the concentration camp. Do you follow me?
Mm-hmm.
What can I tell you? Never in my life have I done such a mean thing, but it's going to stay with me for the rest of my life, that I took this child and I took it away from its mother and tried to save the mother, because I saw, this man told me, if you let go the child with the mother, they are going to go straight to the crematorium. He never told me because he was a good Jew, and he couldn't tell for nobody else because nobody understood him. See, the Hungarian Jews didn't speak the Yiddish language. They spoke only Hungarian. And this is how it happened, honey. I took away, and I have a guilty conscience for the rest of my life that this child went from me to the fire. I took it away from his mother. But my sister lived yet. She survived with me. I watched her like my eyes. She was sick afterwards. She was crying for her baby. And she was very, very sick for a month maybe after that. But somehow I shared my little soup and my piece of bread, what we got, a slice black bread a day, and I nursed her to she should survive, she should live. And that's how we lived until the end of 1945, from one concentration camp to the other. I was maybe in Dachau and in Buchenwald, and I was in Auschwitz. That's where I got my tattoo. See, this is what they called me by the number. Never had a name, just a number. So, can you imagine a person to survive in those Holland, they make them in Holland from wood, klonkers they were called, such like a slipper, you like this, but it's wood, it's all wood, and you just slip your feet in the freezing below zero temperatures in Auschwitz. That's Poland. That's a very cold area. Digging ditches all day. Can you imagine to survive such a life? I can't believe it myself that I survived. My fingers were frozen. My hands are still frozen from then on, and somehow we survived because we had emuna, we had faith. I remembered that my father used to say, Hashem will help us. Hashem is with us. We are never alone. That's how he used to talk to us. And so I kept thinking that, and somehow we are here. We should live and let live. We should be a democratic, free people and respect each other's feelings and not be like in Syria, for example. They kill each other. They kill innocent people. Why? Us they killed because we were Jews. That I can understand. They don't like the Jews. Nobody likes the Jews. I don't know why the Jewish people are just as normal as any other people. Why do they kill each other in Syria? They are their own brothers. They are not Jews. They are Syrians. I would like people to learn to live with your next door, with your neighbor, and to love thy neighbor as thyself. You should live and let live. You should not discriminate.